I welcome you all in the part 2 video of caffeine, that is the industrial production, estimation and utilization. So let's see, we have completed the isolation part, but in this video tutorial we are going to see another video, and we have already covered this video from the channel Solution Pharmacy. So first of all, I acknowledge respectfully this channel, and I am using the video of this channel for our education purpose, for better understanding. So let's start this video of the extraction of the caffeine. So caffeine from tea leaves, here is the procedure. So let's see, first of all, what is taken here, what is the step? So tell me, we have already covered, these are the tea leaves are taken, and what you will add in it? Yes, sodium carbonate is added. In the next step, what is added? Distilled water. Then we will mix it, uniform mixing with the help of glass rod. Yes, the heating, with the help of heating mantle, the beaker is put on the heating mantle for particular mixing or uniform extraction procedure is going on over here. So what was happening here? The sodium carbonate, which is mixed in the tea leaves, but it will react with the tannins or the other impurities present in the tea and form the salt. Okay, and I hope you remember about the method 2. In the method number 2, we will add lead acetate. And what is the function of lead acetate in addition of tea, sample of the tea leaves? Yes, it will form, again, it will precipitate tannins. Okay, the next step after the proper extraction, we will sieve it, we will filter it. So what is the next step? We will, over here, what you will do, you will filtrate it and you will separate out your filtrate and put aside. And we will repeat this procedure. What we will do, we will add distilled water into this mark over here, look at this, and we will add again distilled water, and we will again repeat the procedure of this extraction, and we will again filter it, and we will collect, in this way we will collect at least 2 or 3 filtrates, and finally we will mix it. Okay, why we are doing this? Because caffeine is present in very minute amount, so we have to take the large amount of sample, only then we will obtain appreciable amount of caffeine. Otherwise you will obtain 0.1 milligram. How will you identify it? Impossible. So at least you will obtain 50 milligram or 1 gram of caffeine also. How it is possible? When you will take more amount of sample. So that's why we are doing this procedure. Okay, then again it will subject it to the filtration. Over here you will go for the vacuum filtration also. It is not necessary that you will always use a simple filter or ordinary filter or Wattman filter. You can change the step according to your convenience. So what is the next step? You will take a separating funnel, and above the separating funnel you will add either chloroform if you have in the laboratory, or dichloromethane, and you will prefer dichloromethane if you have, because in dichloromethane caffeine is more soluble. So you will add dichloromethane over here. So what will happen? As we know, chloroform is heavier, it is more denser than water. So which layer is of chloroform layer or dichloromethane layer? This is over here. It will settle down. Okay, suppose if you add benzene in this mixture, in this water or tannin mixture, what will happen? The benzene layer will float at the top, whereas the chloroform or dichloromethane layer will settle at the bottom, because it has more denser than water. So what will happen in this procedure? The caffeine which is present in this mixture now, it will get dissolved in this layer, that is a dichloromethane or chloroform layer or the organic layer, and we will easily separate it out. So this is the procedure. Basically you have to do mixing in this way. Let me again show you. In this way you will do the mixing, so as the caffeine which is present in this aqueous layer get uniformly dissolved in your dichloromethane layer. Okay, you will just release your air, you will release your air and do this type of agitation. Okay, and you will basically put aside for at least 10 to 12 minutes for your proper separation, and then you will collect your this organic layer or dichloromethane layer. Now in this layer you have caffeine, you have dissolved caffeine that is extracted out or isolated from this particular mixture. And what you will do next step, you go for the crystallization or recrystallization for the further purification step. Okay, so this is the about the isolation of caffeine. So just see the whole video again. The whole layer is collected over here, then you will put it in the heating metal, or you can also use the water bath so as to remove this organic layer. Okay, or you can put it into a petri dish and cover it with the aluminum foil and do some holes in the perforation in the aluminum foil like this. And next day when you will come into your lab, or after 3 to 4 hours, you will see the chloroform or the dichloromethane will get evaporated, and what you will see, yes, you will see the crystals, needle shaped crystal of caffeine. So in this way you can go for the isolation or the industrial production of the caffeine. You can also purify it using crystallization or recrystallization step. So I respectfully acknowledge first of all this channel, because I have used the resources to prepare the video. So I hope this is clear to you. So we will do the estimation and the utilization part in the next video of caffeine. So thank you for your patience and listening. In the last, I acknowledge all the sources that I have used to prepare this video. Thank you for your time.